Today we'll be discussing how recess extensions will benefit overall student performance in schools. America is ranked 25th in math and science scores worldwide. Steps such as increasing funding and academic workload are being carried out in response. Others see the endless access to media and games as the problem, but gaming is what I believe to be the key to sharpening focus, creativity, and academic skills applied in subjects such as math and reading. Board gaming will arm our children and future generations with the skills to be mentally and academically competitive against other nations around the world. It would force students to acquire social skills necessary for success and foster the early affection towards learning and education that will serve as their drive for seeking knowledge for the rest of their lives. They will not only reap academic benefits, but also will, because most board games require multiple parties to participate, push students to being positively socially active. Board games are more appropriate and benefiting for students as compared to the other forms. Kane had distinguished the objectives of different types of games. Board games require us to think, and pen and paper RPGs require us to imagine. Video games tap more directly into the actual play. Board games, as you can see, correspond more precisely with the goal of more advanced intellectual activity. Other forms of gaming are capable of benefiting students, but may only be appropriate for older ages. With board games, administrators and parents will need to argue about maturity ratings and any other components that they may or may not want their children exposed to: violence, suggested themes, sexual content, or use of strong language. Board games are a mode of teaching students in such a way that they will believe that learning in school is a fun and enjoyable activity, rather than a strenuous obligation. Students would unconsciously be improving their abilities such as focus and attention span. In fact, in this study, researchers found that playing board games twice a week increased the brain speed scores of elementary students by a staggering 27 to 32%. Scholastics even mentioned how children via games will be able to master new concepts like grouping, counting, reading, visual perception, hand-eye coordination, and manual dexterity. Gwen Demoir has even stated how board games improve basic skills, critical and logical thinking, moral reasoning, instruction following, prediction making, pattern detection, planning ahead, and more. The completion of games will implicitly engrave perseverance towards any goal. Even simple board games like Chutes and Ladders offer life lessons. Your luck can change in an instant, for the better or for the worse, so never give up. Most games require multiple players to play along. This would encourage teamwork, cooperation, sharing, waiting, taking turns, and better verbal communication between students. Good social skills are critical to successful functioning in life. These skills enable us to know what to say, how to make good choices, and how to behave in diverse situations. The extent to which children and adolescents possess good social skills can influence their academic performance, behavior, social and family relationships, and involvement in extracurricular activities. Children known to be shy or introverted at that young age may not be encouraged elsewhere to be interactive and converse with others. If they continue to keep to themselves, they may not be accustomed to speaking out comfortably or be able to attain friendships. Isolation and discomfort can lower self-esteem and confidence. We can all remember or still see the loner that gets picked last for the game and gym class once everyone else has chosen their cliques of friends. That person may have even been us at some point in our lives. Presentations and public speaking increases throughout one's academic and social career. Verbal communication is essential for proper and peaceful resolutions in the time of both personal and interpersonal issues and conflicts. Without it, students might be more inclined to use negative, forceful tactics such as fighting and assaults as a solution to these problems. Freshmen. By constantly serving board games as an opportunity for students to not only build positive friendships, they can also practice positive public speaking among peers. Board gaming is our ladder to better academic scores for students everywhere. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.